Alright, so I'm going to do another video today, and what it's going to be is on this. That it's a CD that we're doing Tyranid, sorry, my daughter will freak out if she heard that. We're doing Tyranid digestion pools. So, what I did is this center part here is from some kind of plastic container. I can't remember what I used. And then these two little smaller pools are actually just standard Warhammer 40k bases upside down. And then what I did inside here, we have Elmer's glue with super glue, which creates a wicked effect. And then outside here for the texture, I just laid down some different rocks and pebbles and stuff like that, and then I came back with brown paint mixed with baking soda and just dabbed that all over the place where it was like the consistency of like a thick icing, and I put it all over it just for textures. And then these here are from the dollar store. They're like lichen, little bags of floral lichen and stuff like that we used on there for, I looked at it as like veins coming out of the digestion pool and through the ground and stuff. So what we're going to do is my daughter is actually going to paint hers because she's the Tyranid fanatic. I play Tau. And she loves it and has fun, and she's making one of her own. So what we'll do is, in a minute, we'll kick off with her doing it. What she's doing first, she's doing a wash over the whole edge of it. Once she gets that all done, we'll let that dry, and we'll work on the inside a little bit while it's drying, maybe.
I think it's done.
Think so? Mm-hmm. Alright, can you hold it up a little bit?
I'm gonna set my paintbrush down.
So there you go. So that's where we started from. It was primed all white, and then we washed it with that black around the edges. So we're going to let that dry, and we'll start on something else. Alright, so next step, we're letting this black, it's for the most part, it's dried. But now we're going to come in and start working on the digestion pool part. And what I did for mine, that you saw earlier, is I started out with these. I use these Winsor Newton inks for a lot of my washes. I don't know, I seem to have good results with them. I mean, I'm really happy with the way they turn out. So, you know, here I got this deep red. I really need to get some more because this is running very, very low. But you have to buy a whole set. So anyway, she's going to start with this and wash them off. Just put it in there really thick. Yeah.
Too bad if I get it on the veins.
No, it's fine. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, look how that looks. And we just let it go all over and wash it all out. Do a real heavy wash on it. Even if a little bit spills over, it's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here and we'll show you when she's all done. It's going to be, I use craft paints for the most part for terrain and stuff, but we're going to use mahogany, Vallejo mahogany brown, and then we're going to come back over and we're going to dry brush. This is the same color I used to edge highlight my towel, but country tan. So I really like the way that color looks. So give us a minute and we're going to get started with that. So next step, she's going to start putting this brown on there. Like I said, we just use that Vallejo mahogany brown and then kind of paint it.
And we can't get it without spinning.
Yeah, I'll hold it for you.
It's gonna...
We try to go a little light on it so that way it just kind of almost dry brushing it, but not. So that way we can still have some of that black undershadowing. If need be, we just go back and rewash the black on there and kind of get rid of that depth again.
Do you have a brown wash? We could just use that.
No.
Get it wet. Oh yeah, that's better.
We still want to thicken it out a little bit though.
Yeah.
So.
It's just like a tiny dip into the water.
Doesn't have to thin it.
I'm gonna bring this closer to me. This is separate.
So Rose, why'd you want to get started doing this?
It looks fun. It's fun.
Well, it is fun. It's lots of fun. It's ridiculous fun. Dorky, nerdy fun, and that's what's cool about it.
Because it's painting too.
Yeah, she's a little artist as well.
Oh no. It looks very goopy.
I started doing this stuff when I was working at a comic book store because I was into comic books. And first ever thing I saw, like when my uncle had miniatures and stuff, but I never thought anything of it really. But I came across how to I think it was how to make Citadel terrain for Games Workshop. And I was thumbing through the books. I was like, man, this stuff looks cool. So like, you can use Pringles cans and soda cans to make terrain. I'm down. So I picked up that book, and the next thing I know, I was picking up a little small, the little 5-pack squad of Chaos Space Marines. This is back in, I think it was 3rd edition was when it was, what these were from. And I just started there. Me and my cousin, we started painting them like crazy, and then started playing, and it was a blast. Of course, I played Space Marines and Orcs. More Orcs than anything. It's an awful lot of paint on that brush, babe. And then my one cousin, he was Space Marines all the way. And then my his brother played Tyranids.
Can you turn it? Spin it? Thank you.
Make sure to get up underneath the veins really good too.
I did that on there too.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that it looks...
But yeah, we played 3rd edition, 4th edition, and 5th edition. And then around that time, I was going through my apprenticeship for tattoos. And I didn't have a lot of time to play anymore. You know, my cousins still did and stuff, but I didn't. And then, you know, spent pretty much 11 years as a tattoo artist. And really, I got married and spent more time with my kids than anything, so I didn't have a lot of time to play. So just recently, after about a 10-year break, I got back into the hobby. Man, I missed it. It was super fun. Having all these nostalgia moments. I just dug through a box and found all my old Citadel terrain. It was nice getting my kiddo, my oldest, into it. She's 11 years old and she's digging on it now. So, don't have a lot of money yet, so we can't really get her too many figures, but we still make cool terrain.
I'm going to try and save up to see what I can get with my money. Almost done with this. I gotta go around here.
And of course, my wife and her mommy still thinks we're geeky nerds, but she loves us. Alright, we're going to pause this and finish it all up. Alright, so we're on to the next step. She's going to dry brush with that, country tan that we were using.
I need to
So,
more dry.
I mean, it's fine. That looks good. You know, I mean, a wetter dry. Let me show you something. Can I get it up? That's okay. So we're just gonna do that for a little bit. Again, let that dry, and then we'll come back once it's all done. So our next step is you just finished all the dry brushing. It'll need to dry. But we're gonna go ahead with the dry brushing on the inside of the pool now. And what I used last time was Vallejo's Deep Yellow.
Oh, this. Oh.
So, sorry, it's been ripped off, but it's Vallejo Deep Yellow. 7.915, I guess is the number. Alright, so she's dry brushing on that yellow now.
I hope I didn't put too much on the brush.
Oh, you're fine. You want to get a little bit on there. So it kind of gives it that highlight look. Don't feel free to go over the veins too.
Put a little more paint on my brush and then get it dry. So it's a dry brush. I'm kind of turning orangey right there.
Yeah. You want that a little bit. It gives that kind of good effect, a gradual effect.
Oh, that's not gonna go away.
It's fine. It's fine.
I like it. Because it kind of goes bright and then gets a little darker. How's that?
We'll do a little bit more along this edge here and then up in here. And you didn't hit these veins at all. No paint on that brush. Actually, you're good. Don't do anything.
It's actually a bit.
All right. So for our next step, we're actually gonna finish this up. Here's the realistic water it comes with. Yeah, there we go.
What?
Do you want to pour it or do you want me to pour it?
I'll pour it.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh. So pour it right in the middle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
That's
slow
a
down.
lot.
Yeah, it comes out really fast. It comes out like water, so just kind of pour it around. Okay, that's enough.
Too much. It's leaking.
Oh, yep, yep, yep. Just kind of run it off that way. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to help you here. Live television, people. Live television.
All over that, Daddy.
I'll pour just a little bit here. I'll do it.
Yeah.
This stuff is fickle.
Do you tell them my other daughter is here, please?
Yeah, my middle daughter is here right now watching us have fun. She's not quite ready to do any of this stuff, so.
I'm not old enough.
Oh, sorry, my
Has to be 11 or.
All right, so now the next step, what I did was.
No, you don't.
I use that same red wash from earlier, and I come through and I swirl it in there.
Oh, can I move mine?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, it looks gross already.
And you just kind of bring it around in there and get lots in there.
My thing is too short. It's
Okay.
okay.
Put it in.
It's gonna get water everywhere.
It's really okay. You know, it has to dry like Daddy's. You added a little bit.
That just gives the water a little extra depth to it. Really brings it out, makes it pop. And what will happen is it's going to take a couple days to dry. And
Did you get my face in there?
so, and then after a couple days, we'll go back on there and we'll take another short video and show you the finished product. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. She's going to do it on the edges too, that kind of pooled out. Kind of stretch that out there. So that is our Tyranid digestion pool. We'll do another video here in a little bit after I give it some time to dry. Alright, we are all done, and this is the finished product. I think it turned out pretty darn good. What do you think, Rose?
Honestly, I don't know. It was really fun to make it.
Yeah, it was fun. I like it, and they look good together too. Imagine those on the battlefield.
They just look really gross.
There's two Tyranid digestion pools. I don't have any Tyranids handy, but there's a little Kroot guy. Works out pretty good. I like those. I'm happy with that. Good job, Rose. High five. We'll see you later. See what we come up with next.
Bye.